So guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Portugal, welcome to Albufeira, and welcome to probably one of the biggest campsites we've ever been to, Albufeira camping. But we've quite liked it.
Oh, it's been amazing. And I don't know whether you can see the lovely pools behind here. Absolutely stunning, although the water is a little bit cold. So the only time I've been in is to soak my injured knee.
Yeah, somebody got injured running.
Runner's knee.
Runner's knee. But yeah, we've been here actually a week. We've done a few bits and pieces. We'll go back over the week. And yeah, it's been nice just to kind of chill out, hang out, take it easy. Now, when you first arrive in the campsite, it all seems a little bit haphazard trying to find a spot. Is that a spot? Are they all full though? Looking like the sockets are all full, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
This place is mental. Yes, nosy neighbours, it's us again. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. But actually, it's really well laid out. You kind of police yourselves. There's no kind of officially plots in terms of, some people seem to have massive plots, other people are kind of squeezed in. But given the fact that we paid
£130 for 8 nights, roughly.
Including electric.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. Really great shower facilities, toilet facilities.
Immaculately clean.
Yeah.
Really
The grounds
pristine.
are actually beautiful. We've seen the guys out working every day, maintaining the grounds.
There's a restaurant and a cafe bar. The pool bar is only open in the summer season. The restaurant is open all year, but we haven't actually been in and partook.
No. And then outside there's we were going to play some paddleboard, but quite expensive, I think. It works out.
It's €24 for an hour and then €6 for the paddleboard hire thingy. So quite pricey.
But the little bar beside it, live music on a Sunday, live sports as well, and €2 wines. It's Tuesday today. Let's take you back to last Thursday and we'll slowly meander through the week that was. And I guess we're about to wander down into Albufeira Old Town. I guess we'll catch up with you again in real time in a few minutes time. But yeah, Albufeira camping.
Do it.
Yes, really enjoyed it here. Let's go Albufeira Old Town and grab some coffees. And yeah, of course, we've also come to Portugal to eat their beautiful, beautiful food.
I can't wait to have a pastel tonight.
It'll be our little secret, eh?
And chicken. All the chicken.
So guys, we're just making our way into the new town and Nicola went very quiet and all of a sudden
I recognised where we stayed and it must be, I think, at least 20 years ago. I recognised the building and then I looked to my left and what should be there, but
after one or two sherbets on a night out on the strip, I decided that I'd like McDonald's. Now, at that time, the inside was closed. They were only accepting drive-throughs. We didn't have a car, obviously. So I drove through on foot. And they were actually shutting up shop. So I basically said, I don't know how much I had, but I've got this money. Can you just give me everything?
And they did. They did.
I think I ended up with, there was
so much stuff. And we were actually, our apartment was facing McDonald's, so I could see him running through the drive-thru and then running back laden with bags. And I think it was the best thing ever at the time. But then when we woke up the next morning with all the cold remnants, it probably wasn't so good.
Wasn't good. But yeah, we're going to head down to the strip and reminisce a little bit of our younger years. See whether we recognise any of the places where we got a little bit tipsy. So Nicola, do you remember anything off the strip?
I think I maybe recognise the inside of a couple of bars.
That's a couple more than I do.
But you know what? It's actually incredible when you come back and see what you loved as a 34-year-old. It's the last thing I'd want to do as a 54-year-old.
I know.
You think you're going to be that party person forever, and some people do manage it, but trust me, it's just not the same.
And I think coming to the strip out of season and in the middle of the day, it looks a bit soulless, I would say.
Yeah, it doesn't compare to the old town. I mean, but then maybe that's because we're old too.
We'll probably end up finishing off this vlog outside here clubbing at 2 o'clock in the morning on Saturday night.
You know what? I wish I had the stamina to do that.
I know. Anyway.
But it's good to come back and see the place again after 20 years. It's quite funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious. You were like 20 years when you were in your 20s. No, Nicola. We were in our 30s actually. I was still in my 20s. I was still young.
You were. We partied well. We were quite good at it. This is why I look like I do now.
Okay, so maybe our memory isn't as good as it was. We actually stayed in this hotel, which is next door to the other one.
Because we went in that one and realised it was very posh, and I doubt very much we would have stayed there.
It wouldn't have been us. But yeah, so this is the one. The Breeze of Soul is where we stayed 20 years ago.
Yeah, the name does sound much more familiar actually.
And we were literally opposite the McDonald's, so Nicola could watch me pick up all of our treats for the evening.
It's really nice in there.
It is, yeah.
Although nothing wrong with our campsite and our little van.
And we've even got a pool at our campsite as well.
We have. Actually, nobody was in that pool either, so it must be freezing.
Yeah. Right, we're going to wander back to the campsite and we'll catch up in a bit. So where have you brought us, Nicola?
Brought us down to the circular bar on the beach, which when I was running this morning, I noticed it's either a plunge pool or a hot tub on top. Looks really cool.
We could have also summarised that by saying the most expensive place in Albufeira.
Yeah, but the view and the sound of the waves is beautiful. The only annoying thing is somebody's got a drone up and is buzzing away.
Bloody drone pilots, eh? And vloggers vlogging everything. Being of our lives, aren't they? Right, coffee time.
Who needs sound effects when you got me?
Oh my goodness me, we're going to have to clip that somewhere and keep using it time and time again. Promised rain has not yet arrived, and it's actually really mild now again. Beautiful, really nice. Well, I guess we'll wander back through into Albufeira Old Town and just, I think it's a bit of a people watching morning, I think.
It does remind me though of the times we had to try and dodge the waves in Portrush, running back with our takeaway after a few drinks.
I think that was every Saturday night, to be honest.
In the winter you really had to be careful because you'd get absolutely drenched.
Soggy onion badges, anyone? Oh, onion badges. Well, Saturday hasn't got off to the best of starts. Very heavy rain and wind overnight, which has carried on into the morning. Due to finish just after lunch, and then fingers crossed, that's the end of the rain for our duration here anyway. Kind of stuck in the van a little bit this morning, which of course makes someone a little... But yeah, hopefully the weather will improve in the afternoon and we can get back outside again.
Oh, nice and warm. You've been in the sun somewhere.
Have you anything to say for yourself? Oh, we don't want to see that. Oh, we're being overtaken by a cat.
Heart filled with worries, no more.
Well guys, Monday evening. Wow, how did that happen? Almost been here a week. We've actually extended our stay by a couple of days. We're now not leaving until Wednesday, which has been a good thing because actually, I've actually not been well and I've been lying low for the last couple of days. Really not doing anything at all. Just hunkering down in the van. Obviously Saturday was a bit of a wet day anyway. And yesterday we just hung around the camping area, which has been nice in itself, but unfortunately I've not really been able to enjoy as much as I thought I would the sort of camping area in the downtime, because yeah, I've been ill, which has also meant that I've missed out on all the wonderful Portuguese food. Don't worry, Nicola's been picking up the slack a little bit. And today again, it's just been another day. We'd hoped that maybe I'd sort of started to kick it a little bit, and that certainly is the case. Another day I think just hanging around the campsite was needed. So that's what the plan has been today, and hopefully tomorrow, our last full day here, we'll actually be able to get into the Albufeira Old Town again, go for some food, and enjoy the Old Town for the last day. But yeah, pretty gutted. It's really interesting how you have all these best laid plans, and then illness comes along and kicks you in the nuts a little bit. At least we were somewhere that was, you know, no pressure of moving on. Cheap as chips, being able to sort of add an extra couple of days on, and so that has allowed me to hopefully give my body the rest and recuperation that it needed. But yeah, I don't get sick that often, and this one had me in its grasp for a good couple of days. I think at one point I had a temperature of about 40 degrees, so well, not much fun. But yeah, just been another day hanging around the van, getting a little bit more work done actually, which has been good, and hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to get out, as I say, and explore Albufeira. Not least, Nicola still would like to get herself a bit of a fry-up. Some more beautiful light again tonight, so again I've just been out wandering around the campsite, getting another bit of that lovely B-roll as that sun comes out and blinds me again. But yeah, so I guess hopefully we'll catch up tomorrow morning, and hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit of a better day. See you then. So one of the really cool things about the campsite is there is this pedestrian path, cycle path, that takes you all the way in to Albufeira Old Town, and it is only about 2k maybe to the very top. A little bit further we're going to wander to the marina, but it's only about a 20-minute walk, half an hour slow amble towards the Old Town. So really good if you have bikes with you, or if you fancy walking. And of course it gives you a really good running route as well, which unfortunately is where Nicola damaged herself. Now thankfully I continue to recover at pace, feeling certainly much better than I was earlier in the week. So that's why we're making the most of our last day here, getting down into the Old Town and getting someone a fry-up, I think.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this for a week. Although I did get a sausage from Pingo.
That's going to make no sense to anyone who doesn't understand Portugal. You got a sausage from Pingo.
Yeah.
That's a whole different.
That does sound a bit
that's weird. A whole different type of cartoon.
It's good to see you. That's bullshit. You don't like me, and we both know that. Can we just pretend we're grown-ups for a minute?
So we're just leaving the Old Town, making our way along the coastal area. I think that's probably one of my favourite areas in Albufeira, because they built all these benches.
I thought that was an ornament.
It's a real cat, that is. Yeah, they've built all these little seats and places just to chill out, some of them under the shade as well. And of course you get gorgeous views over the beach, but you're just a little bit out of the mayhem of the Old Town. Although to be honest, a bit early in the morning, not much mayhem going on. The mayhem creators are all still in bed. Sorry you didn't get to go into the hot tub.
I know, I think that's probably a party hire place. Don't have parties these days.
Reminds me of the time that we went to Dubai and we're out in one of the bars.
Oh, but you had to get your name on the list to get in to begin with.
And once we got our name on the list, they then said, "You want table service?" And we were like, "What do you mean, do you want table service?" And how much was it to have table service?
Oh, you had to spend something like between £200 or £400, I think, for table service.
Which, to be fair, in Dubai was probably only 2 drinks. But
we stood and had 1 drink each.
We did. Made it last.
Just to feel good about yourself, but he's with me now. We're kissing on.
Well guys, We're a man down. I've lost my hat.
Where?
I left it in the cafe we were in.
Well, hopefully I'll be on the way back, maybe. Oh, darling.
Too busy enjoying the coffee. Just got up and wandered off. They was probably going, hello, Nigel, come back.
Oh, poor hat. Oh, hopefully it'll still be there.
I love that hat. Anyway, we're down at the marina and hopefully we're not too late for breakfast.
I hope not. My
Otherwise,
tummy's been looking forward to that.
I know. Lost hat and no breakfast. Oh, goodness me. Loads of coloured buildings down here in the marina, but like Ballamorey, Tobermory. But yeah, we'll go across and hopefully someone can get fed. And then hopefully someone can get a hat back.
You're a bit, it's getting late. You think why'd you let him go? You think
So did we make it in time for breakfast?
We did. And this is Louise and Emily's suggestion from Camper Vibe. Thank you.
Yeah, Louise and Emily were here last several weeks. Actually, they've left now. All the best with your house purchase back in Ireland. But yeah, they recommended this place. So, good thumbs up.
feel better 'cause you're being better on your own. Eat your heart
Well, I think that gained someone's approval.
Oh, absolutely. Best breakfast that I had in a long, long time, actually.
Well, so much for any B-roll. Offset fry up. It's gone.
That was so good, so good. I think that's the quickest I've ever eaten a breakfast. Very nice.
So if you ever meet up with Emily and Louise from Camper Vibe and they recommend somewhere to eat, trust them. Damn good. Damn good. I had the scrambled egg and salmon, one of my go-to breakfasts. Always makes me laugh when we go out for breakfast. I'm not a huge fry-up fan. But then whenever the guy comes to kind of deliver it in, he's like, standard fry-up? Well, that's for her, mate. I'm on the scrambled egg and
My
salmon.
only one regret is that I didn't add anything to it.
Should always be an extra sausage.
You could add whatever you want to it as well, which is a really good idea.
Don't worry, we can take you back to Pingo sausage.
No, they were better sausages at this breakfast, I must say. Pingo,
Right.
you let me down.
Well, that is us fueled for the foreseeable.
Couple of hours.
Yeah, the guys behind us were having, because obviously they started the lunch menu now, the guys behind us were having fish and chips, and I reckon she probably could have had a little morsel of
Probably
them.
could, actually, yeah. I quite fancy some chips now.
Feed her little and often.
Hannah, you had your chance and you blew it. So don't come round here acting stupid. Don't come round here acting foolish. Don't come round here acting all innocent. I know about the games you play. Well, you should get a taste of your own medicine. Hannah, eat your heart out. Your ex-man is with me now. You've been talking shit behind my back just to feel.
Let's see whether we can reacquaint myself with my hat. Chances? Place bet now. Hi. Whoa! She found my hat. Yes. What a memory. Oh, obrigada. Success. What a good memory she had, actually. Because literally I was walking past you and you probably heard her saying, your hat. Only a face a mother could forget.
No man is left behind with the cooks.
Exactly. As I walked past her, she was like, your hat.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so pleased for you.
I'm so pleased as well. This hat has been through thick and thin.
Yeah, you can see that.
Probably needs a wash as well.
It does. That's why nobody stole it.
I know, yeah. They picked it up and they're like, you know what? We're good. We're good for manky old hats.
You're acting foolish. Don't come round here acting all innocent.
Well, guys, that is us back from Albufeira.
It is.
But we are about to wander back to our van, chill out for the evening, and then head back to Spain. Clearly,
Everything going on.
you know what, we try. We try to have these moments of like solitude, but no chance of that happening. Anyway, guys, once again, thanks a lot for following along in Portugal.
Which we're really sad to leave.
Yeah.
But we'll be back.
And next week, I think it's time for us to make a bit of a plan.
It's about time.
And yeah, it is about time.
We've just been winging it so far.
This has been a winging trip so far. Next week we're going to make a plan, and that's going to involve some difficult decisions.
But hey, you need these challenges. What is going on?
Oh, I give up. See you next week.
Back to the van.